Okay, good afternoon. We are here for the Municipal Planning Commission meeting, 7th of December 22. I'd like to, would there be any additions or deletions on the agenda?
No.
Again? No? So I'd entertain a motion to adopt the agenda as presented. Mr. Prestige?
Motion to adopt the agenda as presented.
Any discussion? All in favor? It's carried.
In favor?
Oh yeah, Dave.
He's on Teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave.
Dave's not here.
The voice from above.
Oh, yeah, voice from above. Has everyone read the short minutes of the last meeting?
Yes.
Is there anything of note that you see? If not, I entertain a motion to accept those as presented.
I'll take on it.
No?
Drop the agenda as proposed. Or sorry, minutes.
Any discussion on that? If not, I'll call a question. All in favor?
In favor?
Carried. Thanks, Dave. Then we'll get right to 5.1, development permit application 15066-2022. Peter?
Yep,
Could you do that one?
for sure. So this is for development application 15066-2022. The applicant recently purchased the old Klondike Cafe that is situated on 13 State Ave in Fort Assiniboine with the legal description of Plan 1806 ET Block 1 Lot 7, which is part of Northwest 162-6 west of the 5th, with the zoning of Hamlet Commercial. The application is for a discretionary use of 2 dwelling units, modular homes, in conjunction with a commercial use, and then the permitted use restaurant, eating and drinking establishment. The application is to provide for, this is for the dwelling units, is to provide potential dwelling for staff working in conjunction with the permitted restaurant, applying for 2 modular homes that will be placed in the rear of the parcel. This is not a direct discretionary use per Hamlet Commercial, but does follow the use of those uses which, in the opinion of the Municipal Planning Commission, are similar to the permitted or discretionary uses which conform to the general purpose and intent of this district, and which are compatible to the Hamlet setting and are not obnoxious by reason of the emission of odors, dust, smoke, gas, noise, or vibration. The parcel is zoned Hamlet Commercial, and the dwelling units, modular homes, in conjunction with the commercial use is a discretionary use and requires the Municipal Planning Commission's approval. It was referred to our infrastructure department with no concerns, and it must be referred to the MPC for consideration and decision. The 2 dwelling units in conjunction with the commercial use were advertised as a discretionary use in the local newspapers. Letters were sent to adjacent landowners outlining the proposed development, with no letters of concern received to date. It is my recommendation that the Municipal Planning Commission approve development permit 15066 for 1 dwelling unit modular home in conjunction with the commercial use for the following conditions. If you'd like me to go through those conditions. It's 23.
Yeah, what does the board feel? I'm fine with conditions as presented.
I read them in the package.
Yeah.
The applicant is here if you have any other questions. I might not be, I can speak for her from what she's told me. It's for the potential, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Velda, but for potential residents, for a chef or a manager to her restaurant, along those lines, to help recruit and keep the business stable.
Just to be,
Yeah, that's correct.
they're applying for 2, and
I'm only recommending one, just based on the size of the parcel, and what's already there.
I just wanted to be clear
It
to
felt,
update.
it felt like it would be very congested and
Okay.
not as appealing, especially with the vacant lot right next to it and stuff.
Okay, just wanted to be clear.
Is there a safety concern with having two there,
With having two,
like fire-wise or?
there might be. It would have to get. It would have to pass the building codes. So depending on where that would be, as a condition here, it would have to meet those safety codes. So I mean, if she was able to do that, then you could do two while conforming to these conditions.
Is there the opportunity, sorry, to do one and then have like an RV or something on the lot if they wanted to use that?
We don't allow RVs parked on lots for longer than 7 days. So without a development permit, I mean, we could prove that, but I feel like that would kind of not look as good on that's Main Street there.
No, for sure. I was just curious, just wanted to clarify that.
Councilor Prestage?
How big is the lot?
I have,
Long, narrow lot.
50 by 120?
yeah, 15 meters by 48 meters, so it's like 50 feet wide, and then, I'm not sure, just the,
160 feet long.
yeah,
And 50 feet wide, so basically just a single town lot.
yeah.
Probably two homes would be too much on it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that lot, and yeah, it would be very difficult to actually have the setbacks with that size of a lot would be hard.
With that, I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion that Municipal Planning Commission approve development permit 15066-2022 for one dwelling unit modular home in conjunction with a commercial use with the following conditions.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor to move this forward. Is there any more discussion? So I'll call the question then. All in favor of that being approved?
In favor.
All right, it's unanimous. The one modular home is approved for that location.
Be great to see another business there, though.
Yeah, it's really good to see that somebody's doing the business there, so welcome to Fort Assiniboine. I'm hoping that we get a chance to sit down and have a meal there.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm looking at opening it after Christmas, though.
Unrelated, well, related but unrelated to the development, is, what's your menu gonna look like, just out of curiosity? Like a burgers or? Can't hear me. Okay,
You want me to say?
yeah, I was just
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, I could hear you. I just didn't know you were talking to me. You're looking the other way of my camera.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just going to start with breakfast, right? I'm going to start with breakfast, see how that goes. But everybody loves that from the town. And then I'll open it for lunch, and then I'll open it for dinner. And then, this will be a progression. So the first thing I'm doing is just breakfast till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I'm looking at insurance-wise and everything 2 nights a week for a bar. Just to see how much, it depends on how much insurance it would cost to do that, but
Very cool.
for sure the restaurant's going up.
Sounds exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Good
Congratulations.
luck.
Great to see. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we will move on to the next
You're good to
application.
go, Vilda.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, 6.1, Subdivision Application 2022 Sub 11. Peter, is that your?
That's me too, yep. So this is a proposed subdivision application 2022 sub 11 to create one new small agriculture holding parcel and two agriculture parcels. The small is 17 acres plus or minus, and the two are 70.5 plus or minus from 158 plus or minus acre parcel on the southwest 2161-8 west of the 5th from an agricultural rural estates parcel. The parcel is zoned ARE, and the proposed parcels conform to the requirements of subsection 3B as a small agriculture holding and two agriculture parcels, and meets the density provisions on this quarter section, bringing it to 3 parcels. It was referred to infrastructure for comments, and the two new approaches need to be constructed as per county guidelines. No construction on county right-of-way until the frost is gone in the spring. It was referred to Alberta Environment, and is it?
Environment Parks. They just recently changed the name. But
Protected areas?
yeah, yes, that's what it is.
Protected areas instead of
Environmental
parks?
Protected areas, yeah.
Forestry, parks, and tourism have no concerns with the subdivision. There are wetlands identified on this quarter and are located on the proposed subdivision. If development occurs on site, a wetland assessment should be undertaken to make sure no wetlands are affected. For private sewage disposal and soil classification, there is an existing septic system on the proposed parcel that will require a septic inspection by a provincially accredited agency. The parcel is over 10 acres and soil classification tests will not be required. Water table testing is not required as the proposed parcel are over 10 acres in size, and a stormwater management plan is not required. A water availability study is not required as the density is not over 5 parcels per quarter section. It was referred to adjacent landowners and no inquiries or letters of concern have been received. It was referred to this list of agencies below, and there were no concerns received. There was a letter from TC Energy provided. They have the major pipeline running right through the quarter section. Setback distances. A copy will be provided to the applicant and have referral be sent again at the time of a development permit application be made. The municipal reserves are required to be collected and payable as money in lieu of reserve land. This shall equal 10% of the appraised value of the parcel of land to be subdivided. This will be required for only one of the proposed parcels as it will be under 40 acres in size. The two proposed parcels that are over 40 acres will be used as agriculture purpose and therefore exempt from MR collection. It is my recommendation that the Municipal Planning Commission consider approval for subdivision application number 2022 sub 11 in consideration for the following reasons. Would you like me to go through those?
No, I read them.
What's the wish of the committee? No, so that is the end of it. I just had a question. There's 2 approaches that have to be built, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that will make 3 on that.
3, there's already an existing one which has a residence currently on it
Yeah.
at to the north. There's already 2 residences there. They've applied for 2. So that will be on the north parcel. Yeah.
Okay. And that's just off of 658 there.
Yeah, to Range Road 84, pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Anybody else have any concerns?
Actually, I'm just ready to make a motion on this one that we accept RFD subdivision application 2022 sub 11 with conditions as noted, including the caveat on the wetland assessment prior to development.
Okay, motion on the floor. Is there any more discussion on that motion? I'll call the question. All in favor?
In favor?
Okay, that motion passes. So, good with that subdivision. Then we'll go to 7.1, These are the registered subdivisions that have been ongoing, I believe. Is there anybody that has any concerns or anything that they see there that we should address? If not, I'll accept a motion to accept that as information. Jason?
I'll make that motion to accept these subdivisions as information.
Okay, any more discussion on that motion? Not, all in favor?
In favor?
Motion's carried. The next one would be our next meetings. Normally, we have those as needed. Is that they're gonna be continued?
I have
Are we
no-
looking at one for the
I haven't-
21st?
Have we gotten any discretionary? No.
Okay, so then we'll be notified of whatever
Yeah.
that next meeting will be. Okay, so that pretty much concludes the agenda, so I'll accept the motion.
I'll motion to adjourn.
Okay, all in favor?
In favor?
That is carried.